All right, there we are. Okay, so it is Friday, and since we had a special guest at my house, he is here going to see his girlfriend in Chicago. I have to take him to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I figured I'd make him come on the podcast and tell us about Mars Hill whenever he was there for the storm. First things, fuel, still number one, of course. That's going to be number one for a long time, especially with the heavy rain coming this weekend. They're talking about flash flooding can happen again. So we're going to have a mess whenever it's over. And there's going to be a need on Monday and Tuesday for sure on new stuff. So with that, keep us updated on where help is needed, and we'll get stuff out and what is needed. Right now, we're getting a second wave of stuff coming in, which is great. Propane, people delivering food, of course, people delivering blankets. We have tents. We still have campers. So if you have a need, let us know. If you know of a need, let us know. And after this weekend, definitely let us know. Grab that mic and get a little bit closer to you, or you got to act like you're eating it almost.
All right.
So this is Davis Anders. He is my nephew, if you don't know him. And he is a sophomore at Mars Hill. So he was there for the storm. And so whenever the storm first happened, what happened at Mars Hill?
I mean, the first thing, it was just like a normal day Thursday. As soon as we woke up Friday, there was no power, no service. We couldn't text or call anybody. It was just kind of crazy.
So how freaked out was your mom until she finally talked to you?
She's pretty freaked out. I'm sure there's a lot of parents like that too.
So if you don't know, in Franklin, if you didn't have, so he was in Mars Hill. In Franklin, if you didn't have Starlink, you couldn't get out. They had a mishap with a chainsaw and a fiber line. They went to cut a tree off of it and actually cut the fiber. So Franklin was down. I couldn't get to my parents at all. My sister did have a Starlink, so we were able to talk with her. He was in Mars Hill, of course. Did y'all have service there?
No, we had nothing.
No. How about cell phone service was out?
So everything was out.
Did anything happen at the campus as far as flooding?
It was one of the few places that it wasn't bad.
Yeah, and that's pretty crazy. So if you know where Mars Hill is, it's really close to Marshall, and Marshall got absolutely just devastated. Highest water that's ever been there recorded, 1916. It got 24 feet. I believe this one was either 27 or 28 feet. The little town right above that got just knocked off the map. So it's pretty crazy that Mars Hill was that close and actually didn't get anything as far as devastation wise. But it was good that Mars Hill was there to help Marshall and get stuff in. So whenever you got back, you started helping your mom, right? GRT828. So my sister, whenever we started there in Franklin, it was Brian Moffitt and my sister Amy and Paige. They came together and really started what is called the GRT828 Distribution Center, and it was cool. It's basically what fueled Franklin, and we had a group from Alabama that came in and really stepped up. Julia Hickson happened to be at a hotel with them and got us connected. I think I talked to them first, and then Amy got with them, and that's what helped Franklin get started. So where all have you been as far as helping with GRT828?
I've been to Marshall once or twice. Been up to Burnsville a lot.
Okay.
That's one of the first places that we went to, and we went there quite a bit. I've been to Black Mountain.
Okay.
Taken a lot there lately.
So that's kind of what we focused on was Burnsville, and of course Marshall because he was at Mars Hill, and then Black Mountain has been the place that Franklin has really been focused on with Allison there, and that's another reason why I'm asking now if you know where more help is needed, if you know what help is needed, let us know. He'll be going to Chicago, but he'll be back. And the GRT828 Center is going to be up and running as long as there's a need there. And it's a great location with people coming out of the South, people coming from as far as Texas, Florida, Arkansas, Alabama, of course. Georgia is kind of the first place people hit, especially with I-40 being down. And it's going to be up and running until it's not needed anymore. And that's what we plan on doing. So if you have a need, if you know a need, let us know. Davis, be careful in Chicago. Oh, let me show you. So we got a new thing that we're putting. I don't know if you saw the sign. Yeah, boom. So WNC Strong, they're LED lights. We will be selling these. Of course, the money goes to help the cause. And we have all different colors. We've got like 5 here. They're really neat. We've got Carolina blue. If you name a color, we can do it. They're really cool. So those will be available soon. As I always say, if you know somebody's struggling or if you're struggling, let us know. And again, if you know a need that's not being met, let us know and we will get to it. Besides that, say your prayers, pray for Western North Carolina, pray that this rain is not as bad as what they're saying it's going to be. And hopefully, let's see here. Bat Cave definitely needs a food truck or a trailer. Benny, I have a guy coming in, I believe the 31st, and I can put him there. And he will be there for 4 days. They're cooking on. Okay. When was the last time you were there, Benny? We can focus. Actually, that's where we were planning on going with the Van Drake equipment, not this week, but next week to start helping there. So thank you always. And like I said, everybody say your prayers. But Benny, if you'll message me privately, we will get that set up to have the food truck go there. And we can actually get a full kitchen set up. So that's something that we will definitely do. And let me know when the last time you were there. Let's talk. Again, reach out to us. Let us know where and when the need is, and pray for the mountains. Christmas Eve. Okay, Benny, we'll definitely get with you on that one. And pray that this rain doesn't happen as bad as they say it's going to happen. God bless and good night. Much love. See, it's easy.